What's up, everybody? I'm back. Welcome to Mystic's MMOs. I'm your host, Mystic Raven. Sorry about that. I've just got kind of whatever. Anyways, I'm such a stinker. I'm such a stinker. I know. People don't like me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell people. I had a great time. I've been having such a good time. Such a good time lately. I have such good people around me. And when you have good people, you have good times. And I like that. I really do. I think that's a good thing. But the thing is, like, I'm always going to get people, like, who watch my channel or whatever, who really, like, what does he know? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, do you have 20K health? Yeah, that was me. Well, do you do this? Yeah, that was me. Like, a lot of your fundamentals stemmed from my introduction. Wow. Like, when I played this game initially, it was a disaster. I'm not even going to lie. It was a fucking disaster. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, I had no idea. I have come from so many MMOs. So many. I did not know what the fuck I walked into. I had asked myself that. I'm like, what is this shit? You know what I'm saying? I was just like, this is crazy. This makes no sense. And, I didn't know. No. But, yeah, man, it was a little, because, like I said, tanks were, like, walking around with 25k health, and I was like, man, you're like I said, your shields scale from your max health, you know that. Huh? What? Yeah. And then they put 100 points. I'm like, why are you doing that? Diminishing return. What's diminishing return? I'm like, oh, fuck me. Fuck me. I'm so screwed. I came into a game where people don't know shit. But that's not best in slot. It's not best in slot. You can't fucking... Oh my god. You're right. It isn't best in slot. And you know what indifferent values are? What? Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Holy fuck. The things I've had to deal with, man. It's crazy. Now, speaking of, I want to check something out. Because I need that staff. So, that's the thing I'm looking for. DLC dungeons. Wait a minute. Black Drake fella. Okay. No, that's not. Now what am I thinking? No. Frostvault. I still got to get the heads here. I haven't done this on vet yet. Scobbins. Oh! Do we have it? Oh, we do! I've been wondering if this is a good set. Like, I haven't done the vet. I mean, I should just collect them anyways. But it's not... But they usually wear debuff sets. I don't know. Like, I like the set. I thought it was good for a tank. I kind of want it. But then I was like, I don't know, man. But at least I got the staff. Hell to the Izzy. Hell to the Izzy. Now I can make my build on my server. I gotta get caught up on a lot of bets and stuff. I just have too much fun PvPing, man. Like, if I need something, I get it, and if I don't, whatever. I don't care. I don't give a shit, man. Anywho, so we're gonna get some transmutations and everything else out of the way. Get some stuff going on. One of my haters was like, "Is that something? You should have a choice of you know, shut the fuck up, I was like, yeah, and you should, you know, suck these nuts. Then I rubbed it in his face that I'm in one of the top PvP guilds in the game. With, like, the top dogs. Yeah. You know, the elites of the elites of PvP and PCNA, so, I mean, why would they want little old me? I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Why would they want little old Mystic? I have no idea. And it is by invite only, you know, by invitation only. So I feel really proud to be selected. So of course I jumped on it.
This is taking long.
Of course I've jumped on that bitch. It really is kind of crazy too, because if we're in Battlegrounds, it's like, oh look, it's one of my guildies. I wonder how this is gonna go. Like me and Marsh was playing last time on the same team. I'm thinking the entire time, thank God he's on my team this time, because all those guys bring it. They all bring it, and it's nice to know that, you know, we're all kind of, you know, we talk and chat and stuff, and I'm trying to get one of my dudes. I'm like, hey, don't think I didn't see that like 2 matches ago. What the fuck are you doing, dude? Like, what's on that build? He's like, oh, nothing. And I was like, really? And then somebody's like, oh, come on. We're all guilties here. You're in a safe place. I'm like, yeah, anyways. But we have to, we compete against each other as well as play with each other, so it's really good. It's good times. So I'm hoping they have a Discord. I'd love to just bullshit with those guys. It's a really good guild. Weird lag. That's all I could say. Very laggy. We're just farming though. We've got to finish the builds. The builds! And then I've got to, go. What a delay, man. Oh, what? I missed that one by a mile. Come over here. I'll drag you over. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No. I'm telling you, man. I'm sensing lag. This way. No. Ugh. Whatever. No. Damn it. No. Damn it. Jump a stick. Oh yeah, what's up? Just having a blast, have fun. God, everybody's so serious. Have fun, y'all. Jeez, Jesus. Yo, Adolf. Is War Maiden still good on Mage Blade? But Burning Spell Weave good to use on Mage Blade. Burning Spell Weave is only really good on because of the proc. I'll go over that. Also, what about using Griffin's Ferocity set? Griffin's is a good crit in the minor forces there, but the build I put out has, like, you can put the daggers on if you want to. I don't like the daggers because of the, mechanics, trying to be within that close of proximity. That's the only reason I'm still not a big fan of dual wield on mage classes. I mean, you can still use Swallow Soul, but if you use Wall of Elements, and let's say you're using the Crushing, Maelstrom Staff, that's going to be very ineffective due to the certain mechanics. That's why I prefer staffs. That's me personally. But when you take a look at Burning Spellweave, right? Okay, so Burning Spellweave, right? You have to do flame damage. Back in the day, one of the dumbest things I've ever seen in this game, when they used to call this Best in Slide, right? They used to call this Best in Slide. It's not as effective on any other class except two classes. And that's Mag DK, obviously because of fire, and Templar, because Templars have a couple of fire abilities. They can maintain 100% uptime. But every other class cannot keep the uptime as consistent as those two classes. Why? Because they lack flame damaging abilities. They're literally dependent on either the wall or, you know, like one of the destruction staff and a glyph. The uptime is horrendous on any other class. It's horrendous. It is gross. You might as well smack. Literally, you'd be better off if you wanted to use a setup like that. In Rothgar, might as well just go for Briarheart. You're going to get a stamina, yes, but you're still going to get the 2 criticals. And anytime you deal critical damage, you'll get that buff. So if you wanted a proc set, like Burning Spellweave, go with Briarheart on a Mage Blade. You could do that, and the medium modifiers would add. Do not ever use Burning Spellweave on a Mage Blade. Ever! 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 It's horrible. It is god awful. It is horrendous. Like, we used to make fun of Sorks because we do trials, and we'd literally kick a Sork out when they were like, "Oh, we're best in slot, Burning Spell, we kick." Why'd you guys kick me? Because you're a moron. You're a fucking moron, that's why. We kicked you because you're a moron. Do you know what your uptime is? Well, around 30%, motherfucker. Around 30%. Get the fuck out of my raid. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of here. Learn how to count. I don't care what people wear majority of the time. What I care about is their knowledge of what they're wearing. You could literally come in with whatever. As long as you know your rotation and your uptime, we're good. You and I are good. If you know your rotation, you don't need to hit all of these crazy numbers because of mechanics. You don't need to do all that shit for me. If you can go over, if everybody can hit 40k on the average between mechanics, you get down a boss faster than shit. Problem of it is you have mechanics, right? It's the deviation. So that's why I'm always telling people, it's just holy fuck. You know, pay attention to the mechanics. Mechanics are always going to, like, Zai always has that mechanics thing. And that's one thing I really liked when Zai was doing his thing. And by the way, for the people who are guessing, yes, my new PvP build race is Argonian. Dun, 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 dun. It's been revealed. Argonian, yes. If you picked Argonian, congratulations. You were correct. And I will go over that build when we get there. But yeah. So yeah, it's Burning Spellweave on anything but Templars could pull off. I haven't checked out Necros though. But any class that doesn't at least have 4 flame abilities firing, you know, with dots, that's why DKs and Templars pull it. Templar has a fire dot, right? And you can put it literally on a flame staff, you know, so you can use the wall. And then there's another ability. So you can literally get 3 or 4 different effects on a Templar to keep Burning Spellweave uptime constant. Every other class struggles tremendously because it'll lapse. It'll have a delay. And when that delay happens, that's what we call your uptime. And I get so irked when people don't understand that. And Sorks, when they ran it, I just wanted to backhand them. Like, whap! Who taught you that? Outcast, whap! Whap! That's the dumb shit I had to deal with years ago. Oh, we got Burning Spellweave on Sorks. Oh, we're all running Twice Born Star. I'm like, what's your life tank? 25k. I'm surround what's my DPS at 16k, and then they die on a mechanic and like, we weren't getting heals. No, you didn't have enough health to survive the fucking mechanic. You deserve to die. Oh God. Fuck. That's what I walked into. That's the only reason I became a content creator. It was the only goddamn reason I was forced to do this. It was and then people stacking numbers like without a care in the world. I'm like, what the fuck? What did I walk into? Holy fuck me.
We can reach the beach through this section of the old college.
Notice none of those content creators mention those things, do they? No. Yeah, no, you guys did that. You led. It was mass stupidity, and you led it. You led it. You led them to mass stupidity. Try this. Try to teach them how things work. That's an idea, right? And that's why Zai and me were like dude from the get. Because when I met Zai and he had less than 300 subs, I found him. And I was like, dude, you're my dude, man. Because he was talking about the diminishing returns. He was in banished cells going over DRs. And I was like, this is my dude. This is where we're connected. He knows about how the classes and races alter stats and the sets get, configured different. No, it's just the shit. That was the shit back in the day when I bumped into Zai. And now he's, he's done well for himself, and I'm happy. I'm always, like I said, I might disagree on a couple of things with a couple of people about certain things, but Zai has always been the type of person that, we have a camaraderie. We have a deep understanding of certain things from, a fundamental standpoint. So I wish everybody the best. I'm not going to ever go on somebody's channel and totally call their build trash or whatever. I'll be like, good luck. That's the only thing I have to say. Good luck with that. Just keep them the fuck away from me. Please, thank you. Like that boss says, that's a good set. I'm not gonna rag on anybody for having that set. It's a good set. I won't run it, but it does good. So yeah. I have no problem rolling with people who are running bosses or this set or that setup. If they know their shit, I don't care. They want to still run Medusas. That's fine. That's cool. I don't care. Doesn't bother me. Just don't call yourself a min-maxer in front of me. I'll smack you down. That's the only thing I'm going to do. So, on your new Mageblade build, can you use Flame Staff, Back Bar instead of Lightning? Why would you? You can switch the bar around, but the abilities still have to go with whatever the bar setup is. You know that, Adolf. Are you trolling me, dude? I do not want to block you. We've been dudes for years. Don't troll me. You're not trolling me, are you? Please tell me you're not trolling me. You know the single target abilities go on flame and the AoE. Doesn't matter what slot you put it in, as long as your AoEs are on lightning and your single targets are on flame. So I've got a lot of stuff. It's the way. My friend was actually talking about that. He was like, it's not their fault they can't read.
A word.
I'm like, yeah. You know, I used to use dual wield back in the day when you did get the scale factor. Then they took it away, and now they brought it back. And you know, I used to use sword and board on a healer
Don't let
for scaling back in the day. You used a resto and a sword and board for scaling for the enchantment because I always scaled up my class-based abilities back in the day. And then during mechanics, it really came in handy when I had to block because I got the reduction, you know, and the mitigation. So, or I mean, I got the mitigation. So, yeah, it really came in handy back in the day for those things. Came in handy, man. We'll be able to craft that up.
Rub it in, why don't
Now,
you?
I wonder if I have an infused. I'll just craft it. I'll get 25 and I'll craft the lightning staff. I think I did get it in that one run. Let me check. I'm still working on quite a bit of stuff. Crushing wall, I have them all. So yeah, we'll craft it up. I'm still missing a few pieces though. And I still got to get some of the I still need to do Black Rose Prison. And I'm still trying to get a lot of my Dragon Star on this platform. So let's see, I don't even have the normals, but I need the axe here. I need the axe there. A couple more things. And then I need some stuff here to finish collecting. So, no. Okay. As long as you're not trolling me. Don't troll. No, like, I can't tell who's trolling me anymore these days. Like, but yeah. Like, let's say you use, let's say you want to use the daggers, right? Well, the daggers allows you to range your ability bar way more than the flame lightning staff. So if you wanted to use a flame staff, let's say you want to use flame wall, right? For the staff, right? You know, for some reason, I don't know why you would. I'm just saying, you know, let's say you wanted to use a flame staff, you keep single targets on that. And then you can put AoEs on your daggers, you know, technically, you know. Technically, but I don't know why you would. You usually use your spammables, you know. Like, but let's say you're using Sap Essence, that's a spammable. And you put it on the dagger, right? You know, a lot of options. It's just whatever. Oh, well, shit. I'll get a skill point on this dude, and
People who hired me provided
shit balls. I don't even know what I got a lot of. Okay, I can abandon this. That's over. Ah, it's gone.
a lot more.
No! You bitch!
Do you smell that?
You bitch! You're supposed to... Fucking A! Oh! You son of a stupid bitch. Yeah. I'm dubbing. Fuck. No, that's like Kenra's. A lot of people were pushing Kenra's. And Kenra's is a good set.
To hurry.
Great set. Problem with Kenra's, and I've addressed this. It doesn't scale. It's not a scalable buff. It's not a scalable buff. It's a flat buff. Right? It's a flat buff. You know, when it comes to a like weapon or spell damage. So, like, it's good on certain things for sure, but you know what, I use it on some things. There's only one build I think I would utilize it on. I think, you know, I mean, the buff is good. It is, but I mean, is it worth me sacrificing my scale for? Fuck no! Fuck no! Fuck you! Kiss my ass. That's a debuff and a half on 90% of some shit. And everybody's like, I want a Kenra's. I'm like, fucking take it. Take this. Take this. Take it. I don't give a fuck. I don't. No, I don't care. Let's go. No, we don't need to. We don't need to do it. We don't. We can skip it. Oh, heavy sack. Okay. Well, I'll take that. Well, fuck yeah. Could have been Columbine. I would have been much more happier. But that's what I'm trying to tell people. Like, can we learn to count? Can we learn to count? Please. 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 I beg you. Zoss could literally put a fucking like that. Like I had a discussion with that one new tank set out of Rock Grove, and I'm like, you guys are getting hosed and don't even know it. Like, you know, and I mentioned Sork tank or, you know, a Nightblade off tank that can keep between two people and 100% uptime. Well, why would you do? Why are you wearing a set? Right? That is just it's you know, you're screwed either way. You know, if you don't want a Sork or whatever tank, my point of it is at least you can keep it between two people. You don't need that set. That's all I'm saying. You don't need it. It's not a must-have. You know, if you want to believe that, you want to buy into that bullshit, okay. But holy fuck. That's why I said there's multiple ways to skin a cat in this game. Multiple ways to do it. There's indifferent values, all sorts of nifty tricks. All sorts. Like, the only reason I'm able to use a frost staff on this, right? Because this will give the vulnerability buff. And like most of the healers aren't even using the VAT Train staff, and they're still using Ellie Drain. I don't know. That was probably the best fucking staff I've ever seen in years. I'm like, I gotta have that bitch. It's the only perfecting goddamn thing I want from that motherfucker. There's a lot of sets I want. I want that one healing set out of thing. I want that bad. God, I want that set. I need my fucking ice staff. Still a master architect. Bastards. Launch me. Launch me. I'm ready. Ugh. I hate trying to skip mobs. I suck at the one part.
Come on. Their leader ran just over the hill.
Yeah, I imagine. Everybody runs over the hill. I didn't even get the quest. Bullshit. I suck at this part, just for the record. I'm gonna want to pull. Oh my god, I did it. No. Just go in. Just walk in, you'll zone me anyways.
Secret lair. It must be here. Keep him busy while I search.
Brimstone serpents, scour the earth. My heart's fire forges this blade. Strike them down. Fiery wind, sear their flesh into coals.
Yay.
I found it.
I missed the quest.
Bizarre
Fuck
cover.
you.
I'm not sure this even has words. Just symbols.
Just symbols. Okay, whatever. There we go. But yeah, like I like the new build, the new Mage Blade. That's what I'm working on. I'm able to keep whatever. I'm still over the 70% critical rating. I got over 7,000 spell damage. Ah! Zah! Zah! Ta-da! I was like, oh my. Oh my, oh my. Gotta get a piece of that sweet potato pie. It's what we do. I came, I saw, I conquered. And, I'll get to one thing and then whatever. Then I'll end the stream and all this stuff. We gotta make a phone call in a few minutes. But yeah, man. You know. What is your second favorite class? It's really hard. That's really, 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 really hard. Mage Blade's always been my main to go because, you know, I heal and DPS with him, you know. So it's definitely my favorite. I would have to say, You know, Stamsork. It's my second favorite. I'm getting a lot better at it. And, you know, I've been doing a lot more of my arenas on Stamsork. Even Sork in general is really good. But Stamsork, I really enjoy Stamsork. I really, really enjoy Stamsork. I mean, the rotation's probably so clean. It's just, you know,
The right.
it's very clean. It's a clean rotation, you know. I enjoy it very much. I think it's a lot more forgiving. I'll hold on to it for a minute. I don't know. But yeah, no, by all means, it's probably my next favorite class. I like them all. You know, like DK healing. God, I always did like DK healing. You know, I didn't know like how much. This is the motherfucker you guys should have. Except you should have this one. Oh, baby. This staff fucking rocks. That staff is so badass. Oh, I mean, not that, but hold on. Not that staff. That staff's badass too, but this baby. I love it. I love this staff. Oh, it's my favorite ever. I love that staff. Just saying, for the record. Yeah, I should be able to get the build out in a few days after I get my PvP build, you know, and then probably about 2 or 3 days. Like, oh look, it's Frostvault. It's probably why I never do it on bet. I'm always doing normal people farming shit. I think I want that headpiece though. I should farm it when it's the daily, just so I have it, you know, so I can have it, man. I'm not big on whatever, because when I was looking at certain things, like Symphony of Blades, I knew I had to have that. I'm like, I've got to have Symphony of Blades. Duh. I've got to have that. I still need to get another one, I think. I have to take a look. But yeah, like I knew I was going to need Symphony. I didn't even know it was like a big thing, but as soon as I seen it, because I'm like, well, what sets did it come out with? What do we got here? You know? But yeah, this restoration staff, yeah, this bitch was definitely gonna be mine. Well, I didn't even know what was in there. Like I said, I was looking at new sets. I saw that Pestilence set, and I'm like, oh shit, I've got to have that. You know? Oh, gross. No, no, no. Are you a fake tank? If so, go die. Yes.
entrance is just ahead.
Let's hope he doesn't die. I'm not healing. Shit. Fuck you.
Of course they have a throne.
Good luck. I'm not healing you.
Seemed to scare them off for now. Quick, get inside.
Wait, aren't these places usually trapped?
Fine. The Vault of Luna.
Good luck without heals.
Soraya, it's welded shut. There's no way we're breaking through that.
Maybe we won't have to.
That construct likely hasn't moved for thousands of years.
I've seen far worse. We'll need to salvage some parts though. It'll need a new soul gem for one. But I have something to sniff that out.
See?
What's that thing? A brass
An
fat?
I bet you kicked me on last boss. We'll see.
Perfect for fire.
We'll see. We'll just kick it. We'll just kick it here.
Follow it through this door. The lock is broken. Thank
You're
for saving Randy.
toxic and fake and boss. Wants to go get the Inferno staff. Now, why? You're welcome. He doesn't even deny it. Yo, I'm a fake tank. I'll just kick it.
Going to kill everything we come across.
Kick
I came here
it,
to
kick it.
study,
Yeah,
Goblin.
that's the
Not
ticket.
slaughter.
Ain't no. I
Hold
do
your
not
horses.
fucking
The
heal
riot also
bullshit.
said we need to find an equilibrium sphere. Whatever that is. Hey! The rat's moving again. I guess we keep following? Damn, more goblins. You go ahead. We'll
I don't
catch up
need
when
it.
it's
I have
clear.
it. Yeah, that's the ticket. What do I know? What? Why? Why would you? Why? Like I said, Tuscavans. They're gonna use Tuscavans Basse. I knew that. It's like, but I went over that last. Like, it was like every class, every DPS is going to switch to Tuscavans. Even if you're Stam, you're going to use. You're going to use the lightning staff because the light attacks. You will. You will. Like the fucking Maelstrom bow. Fuck that. Who's gonna use Maelstrom bow after this update? Even as Stam, nobody. You'll get way more from a lightning staff on the Maelstrom staff now, and especially with the pen. Depending how you configure. It's like, you know, it's a no fucking brainer. You're gonna have Stam with 2H. Well, you can still use dual wield. But, you know, I mean, especially if you want the, you know, the precise, because you don't get precise in 2H. But yeah, I mean, seriously. I mean, you take a look at it from that perspective. Fuck, I've already called this. I already said this shit. I do the number crunching in this game. I ain't fucking whatever. I don't chase the meta. Meta chases me. The only, like, the thing is I use, like, the, I use the one staff, the resto staff, the not Maelstrom, the, Dragon Star resto staff is still really amazing, too. So, like, that's that, but nobody wants to use it for bosses, I don't think. I mean, resources? Who wants resources these days, right? Don't give me, no, don't synergize with that. And that's what I was pointing out, like, and I said what? It doesn't, the damage increase doesn't kick in until you drop below 70, before you even notice the kick in. You got it, to maximize, you got to be like 30. You got to hold a 30%, you have to keep a 30%, because you can't bottom out, but you got to hold a 30% reduction in your magical pool, or your main resource, to benefit from boss A's. That's why I'm like, fuck that. I'm not losing fucking spell damage for a set that's going to cost me a 30% reduction. Y'all can do what you want. It works. It's a good set. I'm not going to deny that. But I'm not playing that bullshit. Y'all can play that bullshit. I'm not playing that bullshit. Anybody else can play that bullshit. I'm not. No way, man.
The rat's onto something.
No thank you.
Listen.
But I imagine it's already been labeled best in slot. I haven't heard it yet, but I imagine somewhere down the line, clickbait shit best in slot has been thrown once or twice. I haven't checked. Maybe I should. It's best in slot. Obviously. 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 Never is going to change. Never. No, I'm enjoying the show. You are the DPS there, champ. Aw, did you die? Did you die? She'll go boom. Fuck off, fake. I don't heal fake tanks. Learn your role. Oopsie. Truth hurts. They won't let me get to the last boss. I proved this time and time again with these fakes. It's normal. Okay. You don't need a healer then. Ass. You might want to interrupt that. See, the moment I heal, guess who gets aggro? Me. No spank heal. I'll just cast a shield. Go with your bad self. At least I'm giving you guys more magic recovery. And my Twilight's damaging. It's a good show. Good job. Good job, guys. Good job.
How are we supposed to find anything in all this mess?
Trust the rat, goblin hugger. There.
This is where I'm gonna get kicked. Because it's the last boss. They're gonna be like, we're gonna die. Duh. Fucking duh. Duh. But it's normal. But it's normal.
It only took murdering every goblin in
Duh.
Enough, Landau. You've had your chance.
I don't mind. I'll just kick it. Kick it. Kick it. It has been labeled best. It has been labeled best in the slot. I'd rather use False God set and get resource. Yeah. I'm with you, brother. I'm a False God Kina fan. You don't need to use Kina technically, but I like it because that fucking spell damage is too good to pass up. I mean, if you wanted to go back to Zon, you could, because now Proxet's crit. So Zon should be on certain fights making its comeback with Base. But the problem of it is, if you're using Kilt, what are they still going to utilize? The Slime Crawl. Problem of it is, there is a way to get 100% crit, you know, and then increase the multiplier, and I explained that. And, you know, I mean, I know how to run the numbers in the game. That's why I come out with some of the shit I come out with, because I know the numbers. I know where the modifiers are. I know all this shit. That's what I did. You know, I used to have to calculate it manually before they even said, oh, yeah, it is this way. Well, duh. Thanks for confirming after I've been trolled, Zoss. Thanks, Rich. Thanks, guys. Thanks for letting these fuckers, these dipshits, troll me when you could have said it initially. And I wouldn't have had to become a content creator for this game. But the only reason I fucking did it was because nobody was, you know, paying attention. I was like, what the fuck am I doing? Why am I here? I've been doing this for 20 years as a tester. Why the fuck am I testing a game that's launched and trying to educate people on fundamentals? Why? 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 But I tell people, don't listen to me. If you don't want to listen, drop your slime crawl. Put the kilt with something else. Don't use slime crawl. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't use Tuscavans and, Bases or Tuscavans and mothers, as mothers as a base set. Don't do that. Why would you do that? That's crazy. That's mystic logic. You can't use my logic. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Just saying. Yeah. Of course it's been labeled best in slot. It doesn't surprise me. It doesn't. It's best in slot. You fucking morons can't count! I've got morons around me. I'm surrounded by morons. I don't care. We'll see how far they get. No deaths. I'll die. I don't even care. I ain't even worried about it. He's got a shield and a fucking flame staff. So what is he? A hybrid build? Fuck it. I got this far. Ow. Oh. Oh, that one hurt. There you be.
Finally. Rest. Not what I expected.
Hardly looks dwarven to me.
That's because it isn't.
Get me out of here. Yeah. Zon does not crit. Oh, it's one of the sets they said it won it. Then yeah, fuck that set. Fuck that then. If it ain't critting, don't fucking use it. There's a bunch of sets that's probably available that's still optional. It's optional. So, I mean, whatever. I mean, if you're not going to use a mythic, that's my point. But, you know. There's multiple ways to get things. The problem of it is understanding what? The scale factor. Scale factor and what's scalable, what isn't, what buffs apply. Does that buff trump scale? 9 times out of 10, big, fat, resounding no. No. No.
I wish I was
What happens if you go over 100% crit? You lose the base damage. Congratulations, you fucking morons! You cannot avoid mathematical principles and laws. It's called the law of diminishing marginal returns. Not the theory of diminishing returns, not the hypothesis of diminishing marginal returns. It's called the law of diminishing marginal returns. And then when you understand that, you understand there's only one thing that offsets the diminishing factor, and that's indifferent values. I swear. Whatever. Whatever. Whatever, man. Whatever. Anyhow. I wish everybody the best. Run what you want. Here's my quote at the end of the day. If you get the content done, does it matter? No. They can take their best in slot and shove it so far up their ass that they get hemorrhoids from it. Because I promise, 20 years from now, they still won't be able to understand a fucking thing I've taught or tried to teach anybody.
I must finish this.
Anywho, I'm out. Thank you, Adolf, for stopping in. Thank you, everybody, as always. I'm the most hated player in ESO, but I'm appreciated by a few. By a few. And I thank everybody for that. Enjoy. Have fun. Relax. Chill. But have a nice day, y'all.